Hello students, after completing the meaning and characteristics of management, I'm going to explain the next topic, that is objectives of management. What are the objectives? Objectives are the ends towards which all the activities of an organization are directed. It means these are the ends which specifies that what are the activities to be performed so that we can achieve these ends that we have set up. So it is not true that each and every management performs every activity or it has the objective just to earn more and more profit only. But the managers also have different objectives to be achieved other than profit. The different objectives can be categorized as organizational objectives, social objective, and personal objective. What are organizational objective? It means these are the objectives which aims at prosperity and growth of the organizational only. It means everything or anything which is done for the prosperity and growth of the organization is known as organizational objective. What are the different organizational objectives of a manager? These are survival, profit, and growth. It means survival, to exist in the market, in the competitive market for a long period of time. An organization wants to survive in the market for a long period of time because they know that in the starting situation we are not in a condition to earn more and more profit and growth. Firstly they have to survive, then only they can earn more profit, and these profit will help them to grow and expand. So why these profits are earned? Just to survive in the market for a long period of time and also for growth. Survival is possible when an organization is able to cover its cost that has been incurred in all the activities of producing the product. After surviving, the next objective is profit. How the profit earning is possible? Profit is essential for survival also as well as for growth. So profit is a reward given to a businessman or any organization for bearing the risk. It means if an organization is earning more than cost, that is a condition of profit. After profit, the profit will help them to grow and expand. How can we measure the growth of an organization? With the help of terms of sales, number of branches, number of products, number of employees. If these things are increasing day by day, branches and employees are increasing day by day of a particular company, it means that organization is growing. After organizational objective, another objective may be social objective. The name itself suggests it refers to the objective related to towards the society. Society includes the customers, the people who are living in the society, and different NGOs, government, everyone who is related with our organization or who have direct or indirect impact on our organization relates to the society. How can we achieve social objective, or an organization can achieve by fulfilling social needs, employment opportunities, giving more and more employment opportunities to people, social services. I would like to give an example. For example, a company is reserving 4 seats every year out of 20 for their company for the physically challenged people, or for the women's, out of which 16 will be the men and 4 will be the women's out of 20. Okay, so this means that there is nothing to do with the organizational objective. It will not have a good impact on the organizational profits, but only they are fulfilling the social responsibilities towards the society. Okay, so these activities considered as social objective. More examples can be there. For example, providing cheap products or good quality products at reasonable prices, using environmental friendly methods of production which will not cause any pollution in the environment, providing employment opportunity to the weaker sections of the society as much as possible. These all are related to the social objective. Third one is personal objective. It means this objective is related with the employees and workers who are working in the organization, or the employees who are working in the organization. As we know that employees are the main assets of the organization. Without these workers, we are not able to achieve our organizational objective as well as the social objective. हमारे पास बहुत अच्छी कैपिटल है, बहुत अच्छा रॉ मटेरियल है, बहुत अच्छी मशीनरीज हैं, बट वो तीनों चीजें, जितने भी रिसोर्सेज हैं, वो कब तक यूज नहीं हो सकते हैं? जब तक हमारे पास बहुत अच्छे वर्कर्स नहीं होंगे। और वो वर्कर्स कब बहुत खुश होकर या अपना बेस्ट से बेस्ट देंगे? व्हेन they are having interest in your organization and their personal problems are also being considered. So how can you achieve this objective? By providing employee recognition. It means self-respect or respect for colleagues, competitive salary. The salary must be in the limit of the organization, as well as it should be as it will be able to fulfill the basic needs of that particular employee. You should provide good and healthy working conditions, because if an employee is not getting healthy working conditions, he will not be able to do work in your organization and he may lose interest in work if these personal objectives are neglected. So these are the 3 objectives of management that we have discussed. In our next video, we will discuss about the importance and nature of management.